Hello everybody, last night I finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second book in the Harry Potter series, and this is my first read around. This was not part of my childhood, sadly, but it's actually not bad to read as an older person, so that's good. And I pretty much have the same things to say about this book as I did about the previous one. Despite being a children's book, and it obviously is a children's book, you can tell by the writing that it is child-friendly and definitely not as advanced. And although it is a child's book, it's not so much as like dumbed down as it's not enjoyable. Like sometimes you'll read a children's book and you're just like, I can't read this because it's just, the magic isn't there anymore, basically. And I don't feel like that's the case for Harry Potter. I feel like you can read it and reread it. I feel like perhaps if it was a part of your childhood, it has a lot more like nostalgia and feeling than it would if you pick it up later on in your life and it wasn't part of your childhood, but it's still very enjoyable. And I think a big reason for this is that Rowling doesn't make the children feel stupid. Like, there's nothing in here that I feel like is dumbed down just because it's a child's book. I feel like there is still like a maturity about it, that even though it is geared towards children, she's not saying like, oh, because you're children, I'm going to dumb everything down for you, I'm going to make everything dull and oversimplified. And I think that's great because it's not like that. I can enjoy it as an older person, and then obviously children can enjoy it and grow from it. Sometimes children's books are so dumbed down that I'm like, there's no point of even reading this. You're not going to learn anything from this. And reading, whether it's fantasy or actual like learning reading material, reading is just great for everybody, and it's supposed to help you grow, and it's supposed to help you mature, and I feel like this has all of that. For the story, I feel like it was very like a mystery where you just like, what's going on? Who's behind all this? And a lot of times when I read like children's mystery, and I know this isn't a mystery, but it does have the mystery entwined with the fantasy, I didn't know who was behind anything. And usually when I read like a child's book that has like a mystery going on, I know it's going to happen like before it even happens. And while I did have obviously some very good ideas of what was going to happen, I felt like this was done really well, where you don't really know who's behind it all. And I watched the movie, so I basically knew what was going to happen, but that was like a long time ago. And so rereading this, I felt like it was very set up in a way where it gets you thinking. And I think that's what's important for literature of all ages. And even as I'm older, I still noticed that it was done really well, and the mystery was covered up and intertwined with the book very well as well. So I hear that the Harry Potter books get more mature as you move along, and so I'm looking forward to that, especially since these are so small right now. The other ones, they seem to get like bigger, and so I'm like, oh, good, I won't have to like worry about finishing too fast. So yeah, that's basically it. I have basically the same things to say about it. It's really good. I'm just looking forward to reading more and having it more mature, just so I can have a better time enjoying it now that I'm an adult. But I do understand that they're children's novels, they're geared towards children, and so what can you do? So that's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I do highly recommend it, and I can't wait to pick up the third one. I've been buying these used, and since Harry Potter is so popular, it's pretty easy to find them in a thrift store. So I hope to get the next one soon. Until then, thank you for your time. Bye.